Good morning, sir.
Ma'am, good morning, ma'am.
I'm unable to hear.
Yes, ma'am. Your voice is audible.
1 minute. Sir, are you able to hear me?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay, sir.
Sir, Nagaprasad sir, you are in mute.
Sir, yeah. Sir, tell me, sir.
What happened, sir?
Nothing. Waiting for that participants only. Ma'am, shall we start?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Now.
Shall we start?
Yes, ma'am. Other participant can join.
Let's start the session.
Yes, ma'am. We can start.
Good morning, everybody. So, good morning. I could see only some good morning in the chat window. So, anyway.
Sorry, ma'am. Chat window is disabled right now.
Okay.
Ramana, sir.
Yes, sir.
Chat window can open. Why? Because madam interact with the person to person every time with the chat box.
Sure.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. Good morning, everybody. So, hope you were able to understand your analytics. Any doubts in your analytics session? Anything you want me to clear it off? Anything you want me to clear? Any doubts? So once I'll just tell you what is analytics. So analytics is nothing about analyzing your data, that is analysis. So analytics, it consists of statistics along with analysis becomes your analytics. So when a data is being analyzed on statistical notes, we tell this as your analytics. And there are four types of analytics in which first one is descriptive. It takes purely about your past data and we find your patterns types out of your past data. And second one is diagnostic. Diagnostic, we dig deep into your data to find some insights. And third one is prescriptive. Predictive. Predictive tells about predictions based on your past data and everything. We try to have a pattern is known as, or predict something is known as prediction. Prescriptive gives you plan A, plan B, plan C. The best example I told you is your Google Map, which gives you 2-3 rules. That is known as your types of analytics. So apart from this, you have your the areas of analytics. So areas of analytics, when we saw about business analytics. So what is business? Whenever all these insights have been used for a business, we can tell it as a business insight, the decision making, which will help you to grow your company. Whenever those decisions are being put in your business, that becomes your business analytics. Okay. So areas of analytics are based on your industry. You can have credit card analytics, insurance analytics, retail analytics. Okay. Based on your business operation, you can have HR analytics. HR analytics can also be told as performance analytics or people analytics. Apart from this, you can also have financial analytics. You can have your web analytics. Okay. Digital analytics. Under digital analytics, we have Google analytics. Okay. And we can also have your marketing analytics, and the very important of all this analytics are your customer analytics. So we were seeing about customer analytics also. So customer analytics tells you about three things: STP, segmentation, targeting, and your promotions, right? How to do your promotions also. Okay. So segmentation, targeting, and your promotions, right? So customer analytics becomes the main part of your analytics. The main thing what has been the entire analytics what we are doing is only to make sure our business grows. So how will our business grow? Only if you know about your customer, you will understand how your business grow. That is very mandatory. Okay. So now today we'll get into your basics of R. I have shared the PPT of yesterday. I hope you would have gone through it. And now I have also given you how to install your R. By means of, there are two things which you can have. I have given the two possibilities in your PPT. It's a PDF file which I have given you. Either you can just install R project and go off, or you can go with your R Studio. So I recommend you to go with your R Studio, because R Studio has everything: your plotting, your graph, your environment, everything can be seen through your R Studio. But before that, let me go through your presentation. Once we come over there, we'll be able to understand about your R Studios and your even your R. Okay. So let me go through, let me share my screen 1 minute. Are you able to see my screen? Is my screen visible? Yes. Okay. Thank you, Kiran. Okay. So let me tell you very clearly what is R. R is actually an environment where your language, and you can also tell R as an environment and a language for performing data mining as well as statistical analysis, right? So you can do data mining, so digging of your data, getting your insights out of your data stored in Excel, CSV format. So all those files can be taken and you will be able to do statistical analysis out of it. That is known as your R. So R can also be told as an environment and it can also be told as a language. You have all the inbuilt packages within itself. So you can tell this is your language where you will be able to write your programmings and everything. You can also tell R as an environment where you can do everything. You can run your program, you can see your output, you can plot your graphs, everything. Okay. And R possesses a highly sophisticated graphical capability. So R is one of your tool where your statistical plotting your graphs, putting your what is it? The way you project your charts and everything are found to be very sophisticated than that of any other languages. Usually in graphical user interface, we'll have all this like your Excel, Tableau, Power BI, or your BI, you'll be having all those. But here, this is a language in which you'll have sophisticated graphical capability. This is one of the main advantage of having R. Okay, so let's see the characteristics of R. R is an expression language where you can express by means of your plots and all those, you will be able to express it. Okay, so R becomes an expression language and you will be also able to perform spot analysis as well as write programs. And in the spot, you will be able to do some operations. You can get into the middle, do some additions into it, that is known as your spot analysis as well as write programs. And highly extensible shared packages. There are n number of packages that is available. Even in yesterday's PDF, what I've sent for installation, I've told about CRAN, C-R-A-N. So CRAN, we'll be seeing what is CRAN. So CRAN consists of n number of or many, CRAN consists of many, you have many number of, what is it, packages have been available. Whenever you want, you can install it. It has been loaded, but we will not be, it has been installed inside your system, but it will not be loaded. Only once you require, you can load it. That's known as your shared packages. Anywhere you can take, and publicly available sets of real world data. So real world data are also available. Some of the data are originally as well as like R was created inside the package. Even we have some of the data. Apart from that, you can also get data from outside. I'll show you everything. Okay. So let's get into the next one, extendability. So R comes with base package. I have told you, even you the screenshots yesterday, you would have seen base, graphics, and stats. Okay. So base packages. Basic packages are there, graphical users are there, and your statistical package is also there. Generally, it comes with these three packages. Apart from this, we can also extend it by means of your CRAN. CRAN is comprehensive R archive network. Okay. So comprehensive R archive network, which is a package consisting of many, you have many packages like mask, lattice, as, DP, PP plots, you have anything out of in CRAN. So whenever you want, you can load it, you can use it, and you can leave it off. Do you understand? So CRAN is one of your extended package. That's what we told in the third point, highly extensible shared packages. Okay. You can share many of your packages. So it has been available over here in CRAN, comprehensive R archive networks, CRAN. Okay. So this is one of your added advantage of R. You can also include day by day. There are many things which is getting included in R. So you can use your CRAN for extra fittings, extra if you want to do anything new findings which is coming out. You can always go and search in CRAN and it will be available. You can just install inside. You can load it and you can use it. Okay. And the large number of contributed packages are also available, like your ggplot. Ggplot is the main plot which you'll be using for plotting your graphs with your heat maps or your histogram, whatever you want, you will be using ggplots. Okay, and a full list of R package is available. You can use your cran r.project.org/web or packages where your entire thing of your cran is available. Okay, so I told about your data. Do you remember? So publicly available set of real world data. So where do you get your data? So automatically when R was created, there are few type of data sets which was already been created inside R. Inside R, it has been available. You do not want to do anything. If you give the name of the data set, automatically it will show you what are the data that have been available. We'll see if time permits, we'll see, because we are only seeing the basics of R. So, but I'll try showing you at least what is it. Okay. So you can find that data sets have been available. So provides several standard data sets. My sound is not audible. Is it audible?
It's audible, ma'am.
Okay, somebody has told that it is not audible. Participants, you can tell me whether my sound is audible or not. Anybody else who can tell me like my sound is audible? Audible. Few say it is not audible. You're audible, audible. Okay. So I hope it is audible because many of them have told it is audible. Okay. There is slight disturbance. Okay, I'll switch off my fan. Okay, let me try. Next time, if there is some issue, please let me know. I'll switch on. I'll have an alternative network. I'll switch it towards it. Okay. Okay. So data, you can find that our datasets package provides several data sets, which is being created automatically when R was created with few data sets along with some data sets, the R language or R environment or R language was created. For example, there is a data set known as ability and intelligence test, speed and stopping distance of car, quarterly approval ratings of US presidents. So all these are inbuilt data sets which has been available. Okay. And apart from this, you can also take your publicly available data sets from your websites of your government websites. You can go, there are university websites where you can go and take your data sets. They have collected this data sets for some survey and they have made it public. So all the time you can go and use those data sets to find your inventions on your data and everything. To do your analytics and all those, you can use it. Okay. So some applications of R is used in economics, R is used in business, in your finance, it has been used in data mining, it has also been used in biostatistics, mapping, medicine, ecology, linguistic trend, okay, and banking, even recently, it has been also your machine learnings and R are being used for converting your old language books. Any language your book is, if you click on any line, it will give you the translation which has been available in your mother tongue. You can see your translations. To that extent, today we are bringing many updations on your languages and everything. Okay. So next one is these are some of the bloggers which are available. We tell it as our bloggers. So all the time you can get into this bloggers to find your updations, whatever updations there today. Day to day there are updations. Many anything out of R you can go and search in this R blogger. It will tell you about new packages that has come, new articles that has been published on R. Somebody has written and research on R. Everything is available in your R blogger. Okay. So you can get into this R blogger. If you are interested much in R, you can always get into this R blogger to come to get your information. As well as there is one more blog known as statsblogs.com, where statistically new inventions or how you can use this statistical formula in R, everything can be seen in your statsblog.com. Okay. Apart from that, you can also follow your LinkedIn groups that have been available. All project for statistical computing, data mining, statistics, data visualizations, all these are been available in LinkedIn groups. Okay, and you can also get your all other R resources in your CRAN or project or your journal.rproject.org. So these are the places where you can get your updations. Even after this is only a basic program, 5 days program will not be enough for you to become a specialist in R. This is only the basics of R what we are going into. So once you get into this, please do register yourself in all those bloggings, LinkedIn groups, and your journals and everything, so that you will come to know day-to-day updations, what is happening, how you can become a specialist in this R can be known to you. Okay. So how do you download? This is what yesterday we have given in the PPT, but anyway, I want you to know this. Okay. So base R software for the Windows can be got from your cran.rproject.org bin/windows.base. You can see I have given you the step-by-step of how to download an R version. So file name is available now. It is recently it is 4.15 I suppose, but this is the older presentation which I had. So it tells you about your older version. Now you have the recent versions. Okay. So run your .exe file automatically. You get installed. The same way for Mac OS, you have different files, and for the same way for Linux also you have a different file, and your installation is also very standard in Linux. Provided I have not used Linux, that is the reason. If anybody is using Linux, you will have there a link known as download it for Linux. You just have to go and download it, and you have a standard format of downloading in Linux too. So multiple OSs you can download it. And next comes your IDE. IDE is nothing but integrated development environment. In one environment, you'll be able to see everything: console here, plots here, where it has been linked, what is the tables which is getting run at the background. So everything you'll be able to see is known as your IDE, integrated development environment. So we tell your integrated development environment for R as your R Studio. Okay, that's what I told. I gave in yesterday's PDF. Like it is better if you could install R Studio even, but you can work in R also perfectly. You can work. R Studio will give you a much more integrated versions of doing it. Everything will be available in one screen. That's the reason which I told you, I recommended you to do installation of R Studio. Okay. So R Studio offers a heavy duty integrated development environment, and it has been like you can use by means of your http://rstudio.org can be used for downloading your R Studio IDE, which is integrated development environment. And for Mac also you have your R Studio. So you can use R and the R Studio. The only difference is R consists of only your console. Console is the place where you write your codings. Provided in your IDE, integrated development environment, you will also be able to see many things like your, you will also be able to see your console over here, plots over here, what are the data which is being stored over here, and your environment in the left side top. Okay. That is the main difference between your R Studio and your R. Okay. So now we'll get into R. Okay, we'll get into R. Let me try opening your my system. Okay. So I have already installed R Studio. So let me give it as R Studio. See, can you see here R Studio? It has come already. So I have clicked on that for opening my software. So let's see, once it gets opened, I'll tell you. So until then, we'll see about all this. Okay. So first exercise what we are going to do in R Studio or your R. Okay, you can, if you have your R also okay. If you have your R Studio also, you're okay. Everything is okay. Okay. So first, what we are going to see is how to assess help. Okay. So option, there are three options in which you can assess help. One is you can type a question mark, and next to the question mark, you have to write what is the keyword for which you want to understand. For example, the example is given here. See, question mark sum or question mark mean. It will tell you what is mean. It will tell you what is sum. Or the second option is you can use the word help. Okay, help at the command line, help of sum or help of mean. You can type it. Or directly you can go to your IDE menu, help, and go into your R help. You can type your keyword in your search window. Everything will be displayed. Okay, we'll go one by one. So everybody open your R programming. So I want you all to open your R programming. Can you see? So this is my console. Okay, this is my plots. Okay, can you see? This is my R Studio. I have opened my R Studio. See, this is the environment. Okay, you can add, this is the 4 windows that usually it has been available. Okay, so whenever you open a R, it tells you this is the previous window what I have opened. I have kept it for your reference. That will be easy for you. See here, whenever you get all this console, you can see all this being available over there, telling that you can type license off, which will tell you which license I am in. And like you can give contributors for more information, citations I can do for publications. I can use help. This is what I told you, right? Help off, which can be seen. And help.start for an HTML browser interface to help, or Q for quit. Whenever you want to quit R, you can also give Q off. Automatically it quits. Okay. So this window we tell it as console. Okay. We tell it as console. Okay. Usually we don't use all this, but generally what job is working over there and what is the terminal over there. See here, if you want, you can also run it over here, but console is more than enough. Okay. See here, this is known as your plot. Any plots you make over here. For example, let me show you. Okay. Okay. So let me say, don't worry about it. I'll tell you one more time. So don't worry, but provided this is to show you, that's it. Okay, this all we'll see one by one. Very basics. We'll go from your very basics. Don't ever worry. See, can you see? So this is the plot side where anything given over here, if you want to see your visualizations, if you want to make, that will be made in the right side. This is known as your plot side. Okay. And this is your environment. Can you see? I have given two variables, x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 4. You can see this here, environment. This is the global environment where you can see your things. Okay. Any history, if you want to see, this is the previous histories, what I have run, whatever I have run, you can find it over here, previous history. And your connections, if I have made anything, don't have. Okay. And I have, this is a see here, there are 3 tabs I have opened. Can you see here? Date is one file and tab is one file where I have seen here. So whatever comes, the visualization of the table can be seen over here. Okay, the entire table visualizations. Here you will not be able to see with lines and everything. You can see it as a whole number and everything. But here you will be able to see in the form of a table. Can you understand? This is the known as your R Studio. It is a console. It consists of console. It consists of plots. Here an environment, and here you will have your table format of your tables and everything can be seen in this side. Is that okay? Okay. So I hope you would have installed R Studio. You can also use R. If you get into R, you will only have this. You will not have anything else. This console alone will be there. Other things will not be there. Okay. So that is the only difference between your console and your R and your R Studio. Okay. Can you see here? You will have something known as packages, help, viewer. Okay. File, plots. Okay. Plots was the one which we were going into. Okay. So don't worry. We'll have everything over here. Help, our help is there. Okay. So what is that we want to clear? You can also clear it. Okay. So leave it, it's not getting clear. Some version problems are always there. New versions will be able to do. This is mine is a older version. Okay. Okay. So we'll get into this. Okay. So whenever you want to write like other languages, whenever you want to write some instructions and all those, okay, first R session. Okay, I'm writing something on us. First R session. So anything after your hash symbol will not be taken into consideration. Okay, so anything after your hash symbol will not be taken into consideration. So don't worry. Okay, if I do not want this, I can just minimize this. Okay, so that this window becomes a little bigger in size. Okay, see here, I can use this. I have given an enter, so this is how it has come down. Here I have to use it. So now what is that I want to tell you? First one is, do you remember what was we were seeing about assessing help? How can you get a help? For getting a help, what you're supposed to do? Give a question mark. Okay, next to question mark, about what do you want to help? I want to know about sum. Okay, you can give an enter. Sum. Enter. Can you see at the right side? It has shown me in the help. In under help, it has shown me sum means sum of vector elements. Okay. Can you see what are the arguments? What is its description? What is its usage? Details? Everything I can see. Okay. Is that okay? I can also use the second method is using help. Okay, you can use help of mean. I want to understand what is mean. So like, okay. See here in the right hand side, can you see arithmetic mean of Okay, you can see over here. Is that okay? And the third method, help of. You can use anything, but the very important thing is keywords are important. This is keyword. Sum is a keyword. Mean is a keyword. Okay, keywords are very important. Okay, and the third method is getting into this help. Okay, help is there, and find in topic or in search you can give. Okay, for example, I want to get to know about standard deviation. If I type standard deviation, you cannot find it. Can you find? See here, standard deviation. Is it available? No, but provided it is available in this format. Yes, D is available, right? So keywords are very important. Can you see here? Standard deviation has been given in this language in the form of SD. SD is nothing but standard deviation, which tells me very clearly. Only I should be very clear in using your keywords. Okay, for help and all those, I should use your keywords. Is that okay? So this is the first method of using. Okay, this is the first method of using. Second method of using is help of mean, and third method of using is get into help and get into your search window and give it as your SD. If you want to get your square root, SQRT, you can just, it's available. It will show you whether it's available or not. Okay. The absolute of square root, all those are available. So the keywords, if you know, you can just apply it. ABS. Okay, ABS is available, which tells you about your absolute. Okay, good. So this is the basic thing, how to get your help. If you want to, if you do not know something, how to get your basic help. Okay, that is known as your assessing help. So second one will work. This is known as your working directory. It is the directory where all inputs to and output from R are stored. Okay, this is the directory where all your input and your output of R are stored. So function, we'll be using the function known as get WD, which is nothing but working directory. WD, get the working directory. So if I want to know where this R gets stored, okay, currently where am I? Where is this? If I do something, where is it going to be get stored? If I want to know, I should use get WD. Okay, can you see it comes automatically? It comes over there. Okay, get WD. So what you're typing is correct. Don't worry, just give an enter. Tells me very clearly C of users user document. This is the page in which I'm worked out. Can you see? Is the directory where all the input to and output from are stored. I can store any files in this directory and I can retrieve from there, or I can also store any file into this directory. Okay. So function get WD is used to get the current working directory. Type of you have to type get WD or at the command line. And if you want to change the path, if you want to at any time, if you want to assign a desired path as working directory, you have to use the terminology set WD, set SETWD, set WD. Okay, set WD of path as a command line. Always you have to use it within quotes. You have to give your WD, that which is your working directory. Automatically that will be updated. Okay. You can also use your tools and set your working directory from the menu also. This is the third way in which you can do it. Okay. So let me tell you, now we'll be using. And one more thing when I want to ask you is, I want to intimate you is, can you see here? You can see like this, right? See, you can always use your single quotes. Automatically, it will be closed. Okay. You do not want to close it. If I use a double quotes, automatically it closes. You do not want to close it. The same way, your brackets, I only gave a open bracket, automatically the closing bracket has come. Okay, I have given a square bracket, automatically the closing square bracket has come. I have given a parenthesis brace, automatically it closes. So this is one of your advantage of your R. So don't worry, you have to just give set WD off, automatically it comes over there. Okay, see, it's available. Okay, it is asking the directory. So give a double quotes. I have just given the opening, automatically it has taken. So now I have to use a path. Okay. So let me use a different path. Okay. So let me use a different path. So okay, and I want to be stored and download. So what is the path? Or in this folder, I want to store it. Okay. So this is the folder in which I want to store it. So what I'm supposed to do is come to R. So now you have copied your path from there. Just give a paste. Okay, just give a paste. If you have copied, just give a paste, and now you give an enter. So now like /W is an unrecognized. Okay, okay. So this has to be, see here, and another one is navigation. I'll tell you. So maybe this flash is not working. Let me use this flash. See here. So now let me give you get WD. Can you see? Now it has changed from there to d:/webinar/Aji presenter. Can you understand? So I can always change your working directory. You can change your working directory. You can see in which working directory you are in. All those are possible. Okay. So all this is known as your, this is what we tell as your working directory. And third one is navigation. So navigation is nothing, using your upper arrow and your down arrow to recall your previous command. Any of your previous command if you have made, you can recall it by means of your up and your lower arrow. So see here, I have used many things. See, I'm using only your upper arrow. So last one what I got is get WD, that has been available. So again, once more I'm pressing my upper arrow. I have to get set WD. Can you see? So before that also I've used set WD. So I'll get it. Yes, perfect. Before that I have used get WD. Yes. Before that I have used help. Yes. Before that I have used question mark sum. Yes. Before that I have used clear off. And your first, okay, first R sessions come, clear comes, plot comes, Y comes, X comes. Can you see? So if I want to go upper, I can use all this. This is previously what I have done. Okay. So if you want to come down, you have to press your lower arrow. Okay. Down arrow. We tell this is down arrow. So this is what we use to tell as your, we use this as your navigation. Okay. This is what we told as your navigation. Are you clear? So we have seen three things: how to get a help, how to see which directory we are in, and we also know how to navigate between things. You do not want to retype once more. Navigations are important, and it is available with your upper arrow and your lower arrow, or your down arrow and your up arrow. Okay, is that clear? Can I move to the next session? Any doubt in this? Okay. Okay, let me take you to the next session. So there is an exercise to be done. Okay, there is an exercise to be done. I hope you can. Okay, Shankran, thank you. You can use this exercise. Finding your way around R, assessing the help on. So variance of a random variable, use option 1. Option 1 is question mark. We tell this is for variance. So what is your variance? So how will you use it for your variance? How will you use question mark? Okay, variance, VAR. Okay, variance. So, okay, given enter. Can you see here in the right hand side? It tells about your variance, covariance, correlation. Okay. And the second exercise tells you about square root of a number, use option 2. So I hope I have done it in the help, in the arc help. Here I'll use it. Okay, square root, SQRT. This is square root, given enter. See at the right side, you can find, right? Now, what is the third one? R graphics package using option 3. I want to find my R package options. Okay, let me check here. Graphics. See here, graphics. Let me double click. See here, graphics package has come, R graphics package. Okay, once I gave graphics, automatically R graphics package has been shown. So this is your third exercise. Okay, and next one is working directory. Obtain the current working directory in R, choose a directory and set it at the working directory we have completed. Change the working directory again. Okay, I'll send this PDF today through Prasad sir. So please do all these assignments or exercises which is being given over there. That will help you to become proficient in R. Okay, so navigations, obtain the square root of a number, type number raised to 2. So that is number raised to 2. So let me use 12. Okay, keep your cursor over here. 12 raised to 2, which will give you the power of 144. So next one, obtain the sign of a number, type sign, sine theta, right? Sine number into pi into 180. So here pi is nothing but your pi value, 3 point. What is your pi value? 3.615, right? So sine of, so I have to use a number 12 into pi divided by 180. So pi is again here it is a word. Okay, see here, let me give an enter. Okay, Now it is asked you recall the prior comment and change it to cube of the number. So let me change it using I'm only using my upper arrow. Can you see? So if I want to make it as a cube, just take your 2 backspace and give your 3. See, it has been available. Fourth one, recall all the 3 prior comments and select any one at random to redo. So any one, 1, 2, 3. So let me do it. See, can you see? Okay. So this is your exercise to be done. So I have done it for you. For square root, that is power off. Okay, power off, it has been available in your laptop, right? For example, above 6 you can find. It is square root is FQRT off. Square root is different. You want to get the power off above in your laptop, you have something known as 6. Above that you have your raised 2. Okay, we can use that 6. Above 6 even you have raised 2 and again a 6. 6 into 6 into 6 into it gives you 6 times. Okay. Okay, so now we are clear. We have seen 3 things: how to get your help, how to know which directory we are in, and third one is we have also seen how to get your navigation using your upper arrow and your down arrow. Okay, so we'll get into the next one. So these are your basic comments. Basic comments. Okay, so let's get into one by one. So first one is assignment. To assign a value or a formula to a variable is known as your assignment. You can assign, right? One variable or formula can be assigned to one another, right? That is known as your assigning. So see here, to assign a variable or a formula to a variable, the assignment operator what we use is usually is equal to or an arrow mark which shows you towards your left side, right? So show your less than symbol and a hyphen automatically tells you an arrow mark assignment operator is there and it's just been used. Okay, to assign a value or a formula to a variable, assignment operator which is equal to or an arrow mark towards your left is used. Okay, and usages, can you see here how do we use it is a is there, a and your arrow mark is there. Okay, and it should be in the form of value, value or a formula. Okay, either you have to assign a value 3, 2, 4, that can be done, yeah, or you can also use your formulas for your assignment. Okay, you can also use the reverse format also. Can you see here the value can be reversely stored by using this hyphen and your greater than symbol into a, that is also allowed. Okay, that also may be used. We'll see one by one. Okay. Okay, so we'll see assignment. Okay, I'm using the variable x. Okay, so see here, I'm assigning. How you can assign x is equal to okay, x is equal to 5. Okay, I'm giving an enter. X I'm typing. See enter. See now x is also assigned. But normally in R, how do people assign it is by using your less than symbol and a hyphen. And now 5. This is how usually it has been assigned. And normally in R is very case sensitive. Small a, capital A has been taken as 2 variables. But here one of the advantage of R is you can leave any number of space, but it does not. It ignores your space. Can you see? You can find it ignores your space. Okay, it ignores your space. So don't worry about spacing. We don't have any issues about spacing. So X has been assigned value. Now we'll assign a value for Y. So Y is equal to 6 can be assigned. Okay. Okay, now let me type Y. See, Y is there. So now I'm reassigning it in the reverse format 7 and assigning 7 towards Z, okay, or Z. See here, Z I'm typing. Can you see? You can also do it from right to left or left to right. Both are acceptable. Okay. Both are acceptable. I can also use formulas. See here, A is equal to X plus Y. A. Can you see? X is equal to 5 and Y is equal to 6. So totally both together become 11. So both are available. Okay. So assignment is over. Any doubt? Do you have any doubt in it? Are you clear? Okay, Shankaran. It is clear, Kiran. Okay, thank you, Kiran. So now we can find that we have done your assignment. So next one is continuation prompt. Okay. In some cases, an assignment need to be made over a couple of lines. For example, if your continuation has to go to the next line, you can use it. Okay. In R, it has been allowed. For example, when using two input vectors in the same formula, and all this, you have to just give an ender and you have to give a continuation. Okay. Let's see it. So continuation here is being used in the form of plus symbol. Okay. In R, continuation is being used in the form of plus symbol. Okay. I'll tell you one thing. See, I'm assigning a value to X. Okay. X. Either you can use your equal to, or as I told you, normally this is the way in which your X uses. Okay. 5. And when you get an ender, automatically if you give an ender, it will give you the value of X. Right. It will finish it off right here. So if you want to have a continuation, it has to end with an operator. Okay, either sum of your operator. 5 plus. Okay, now you give an ender. Automatically, this plus symbol comes. I have not typed it. Okay, if you want, you can. No, it doesn't go back. So automatically it comes. I'll show you one more time. So now I'm making 5 into. Okay, okay. Here I'm writing 7 into 5. Okay, and this should be minused. Okay, I have to 5 should be added along with this, and now I'm giving a, because if I give an enter button, automatically it finishes over here and gives the value of X. So that should not happen for me. So I'm making a minus symbol over here. Now I'm giving an enter, automatically plus comes. I didn't do that, automatically plus symbol comes. I hope you're trying parallelly with me. If you're trying parallelly with me, please do try. You will be able to see what happens over there. Okay. So I'm making a minus of 12. Now I'm giving an enter symbol. Can you see? I have come out of it. Coming out, you can find this greater than symbol over there. This is the console, tells you that I have come out of my writing my program. Okay, now I can type and see what is the value of X. See in the right hand side above in global environment, you can find the X value has changed. So this should be the X value. See here, it has come to 28. Is that okay? This is known as your continuation prompt, right? Continuation prompt. Anywhere I can continue. Okay, by means of a plus symbol, I can continue. But the only condition is you should have an after when once you enter your command, after your command there should be a operator, either a plus, either a minus, either a into, either a division. There should be an operator. That is mandatory. Okay, is it clear? So as I told you, always your R is case sensitive. All function names, variable names, keywords, etc. in R are case sensitive. A, small a, capital A, you can both you can use it, but provided they are very case sensitive. See here, I'm using the value of A as we already have it as 511, so I'll give it as 3. Okay, enter. Okay, now I'm using the capital A and I'm assigning a different value for it as 10. Okay. Now I'm giving an enter. Can you see at the right side, global environment? Can you see A is equal to 3 and A is capital A is equal to 10? So automatically you can find. So one more for your clearance I'm showing over here. So both has not taken the same value. It has been assigned a different value, which means that it is case sensitive. Okay, when you are using in your operations, when you are writing a R program, you have to be very careful about your case sensitive, because small a and capital A has a difference over there. Okay, so case sensitive. So next one is assignment rules. In assignment rules, there are blank spaces are ignored, as I told you, and no standard names or keywords should be used as an object name or variable. For example, I cannot use SD sorry, see here, SD slash and 4. Can I use it? Of course, I can use it, but it will again create a confusion. Okay, mean of SD. Okay, but it is not when it comes again like SD of 64. Okay, see, there is a confusion. Can you see? SD of 64, it is not applicable because SD has been taken as a value. So now it has a contradiction and it is unable to do it. Okay, not applicable. It has come. Or okay, can you understand? So generally, don't use this SD. Generally we are not supposed to have your standard name should not be used as object names or variable names. Okay, is that clear? Can I go with the next one? So anywhere I'm fast, you just make me slow because tomorrow go a bit fast. This is the basics of art. So once you're clear with your basics, we'll be able to import data. Tomorrow's is importing data. Today's portion, a few things will be shifted to tomorrow also because I want you to be clear with our from the basics. For those things, now what I'll do is I'll go a little slow. I'll finish it off until what I can, and others I'll continue for the next day. The only reason is I want you to be very strong in the basics. Yes, yes. Yes, Shankaran, don't use global name. So now you can see when I want to take a standard deviation, it is not allowing me to do because I have used that as a variable. Okay. Okay. So the next one is comments. Okay, you can use any writing any comment for your understanding for knowing everything. You can always use your comments by means of your hash symbol. Okay, you can add it to a function or assignment using your hash key can be used. You can use it at the end of your if it has been anything that has been after your hash will be ignored anything. Okay, before that anything is there it will be taken care, but after that anything is there it will be ignored. You can also use it in conjunction with some your continuation prompt. You can use it. Okay. You can also, for example, we'll see how to use your comments. Okay. I have told you this. I hope like first session we used. Okay. I'll use hash and I'll write this. So can you see? This is the first session in our anything after hash will be taken as your comment. It will not be taken for your operation. Okay. See here I'm writing like x is equal to it is SD 228, right? So I'll write now as 5. And after this I'm writing have assigned the value for x. See here, it will take only x. Okay, now I can type x. X has changed from 11, it has come to 5. Can you see here? Because it operates until your hash is there, it operates. So no issues about your writing a hash after your comments or after your function, what you want to do. Or after your assignment also you can use it, provided after hash what is there will not be executed. That is the only concept. Okay, I can also use this in your continuation prompt. I'll show you. For example, 8 plus, okay, and after this I'm writing hash adding command now I'm giving an enter. Can you see plus symbol has automatically come because it ignores what is there after your hash, but it takes care of your continuation prompt. After 8 plus symbol is there, so automatically it has come to the next line. So I have to give something, right? So I'm adding a 14 and then I'm subtracting it. So again I'm giving a 5. Now I don't write anything. Even if I write after this, it is the end of the line. Okay, it will not consider, it gives me the value 8 plus 14, which is the answer of 8 plus 14 becomes your 22 minus 5 automatically becomes 17. Okay. So this is known as your comments, and next one is last expression. Okay. So last expression has to be assigned in the value. Can you see in the presentation dot L is capital. Okay. Dot L capital last dot value. Okay. Dot yeah last L is capital. So dot value, that is very clear. Okay. It's not audible. Audible to me. Okay, Rajni, check it once. Fine with me. Okay, Rajni, Devi, check once more. If it is not audible, let me know. Okay. Okay, thank you, everybody. So last expression is something what I have used at the last. Okay, last what I have used. I want that to be assigned to some value. Then, if you want to do that, that is the operation which we have. Dot last dot value. So let me use and show you. So here, what is the last expression? 17, okay, or 5, usually 17. So let me use it for A is 3. So now I am assigning last as your 17. So how do I do it? Either equal to, or usually this is how your R assigns it. So dot, okay, L should be capital, SAST dot, it comes directly, right? So you can also double click it. Now you give an enter. Now you give type A. Can you see 17 has been automatically assigned to A. A was having the value 3 we saw in the global environment. Now automatically 17 has been assigned. Where was 17? Can you see here? The 17 was here, right? 17 was here. 8 plus 14 minus 5. 17 was here. This value I wanted to be stored in a variable. So I used A is last value dot last last dot value. So automatically it gets stored in A. Got it? Okay. So with this, your basic comments finishes. Okay, we have come to the end of basic comments. So and these are the examples, exercises. Okay. So can you whatever I have given in red color, can that alone be done by you? Because others we have done it. Okay, blank spaces, assignments. Okay, or writing, all those we have done. So I want you to write this. Okay, you try doing this and send me through your chat window. Set B to 6, increase the value of B by 5. How will you do? And 1C tells you like set C to 7. Now change the value of C to China. How do you do? Can I see in your chat window? I'll also do it for you. Don't worry. But in your chat window, can I see anybody? You want the last value to be explained? I'll tell you. See, see here, for example, 14 plus 13 into 6 is there. Okay, 92 is the value. This value I have not assigned anywhere. I want this to be assigned. Okay, for example, I want it to be assigned to Y. So I do not want to write again the command and write it. Okay, what I can do is assign this to Y. How do I do it? See here, this is how we usually do it, right? So put dot, this is the okay, automatically it comes over there, but you have to give it also. It's okay. Value. Okay, last dot value. Just if you give an enter, now this 92 would have been stored in Y. Can you see 92 automatically gets stored in Y? That is known as your last value. Something I have done and you have gotten result. So I want this value to be stored in a variable. For that you can use this. Is it okay, Ashwini? Are you able to understand? No. So anything that is in the last, if that wants to be stored, that is known as your dot last dot value. L should be in capital, and before last there should be a dot, and after last also there should be a dot. That is a formula, or this is the key in which we will be doing it. Okay. So do this assignment. So anybody who has done it? Okay. So let me do it for you. 1B, 1C, others we have done. So I'm not concentrating more on it. Once I send this file, please try doing it. Okay. Okay. So what I supposed to do? B has to be set to 6 and then it has to increase by 5. So how will you write it? B has to be set to 6. So 6. Okay, now I have to increase every time B by 5. So B should be increased by 5. So B is equal to B plus 5. Okay, now let me show B. See, has it come? So B is equal to B plus 5. I can use B. B will not change, right? Can you understand? B will not change. The value of B has been set as 11 now. Initially it was 6. Again, when I see here, when I did this, you can use your upper arrow navigation. Once more, I'll show you. So I'm using this 6. See here, B's value has changed to 6. Now I'm using the next one. B is equal to B plus 5. Automatically, the B value has changed to 11. Now I'm typing B. So give me an enter. So automatically it has come to 11. Is that okay? Okay, and next one is C has to be set to 7 and now it has to change to China. I can do that also. It is only assignment. So reassignment, this we tell it as reassignment. Any variable can be done any number of time, it can be reassigned. There is no way, like your C, C++, you do not want everywhere to debut a variable int of A, comma B, comma C. Only those variables can be used, right? Here there is nothing. Automatically it'll take, we'll get into that section next. Okay, so this basic things you understand, then we'll get into that. Okay, so now you can see A is equal to 6. That's how it was told, right? C, C to 7. Okay, so C should be given 7. Okay, now C you can find. Okay, okay, now I have to change this value. C is yes China. So China is a variable, so I have to give it in double quotes China. Let me give an enter. Now see, you can find there in your global environment, it automatically changes. So that is also possible. We have done that also, right? Continuation. Before completing an assignment, use the enter key, perform the assignment more than 2 lines. We have done already, but if you want, I'll show you once more too. Okay. See here, F is equal to okay, F is equal to 5 plus enter 7 plus enter 8 into enter 2 plus enter 3 enter. Let me find the value of F. 31. See? Okay. So that is known as your continuation prompt. So enter a comment at the comment line. We have done all this middle of an assignment. You have done. Do you remember? We did it, right? How did we do it? 8 plus 9 into middle of the assignment. What did we do? Use your command line. Then you did your 2. You got your answer also, right? So all these are your assignments or your exercises. Whenever time permits, please do it. So next we'll get into your arithmetic operations or your operators which have been available. Okay, so arithmetic operators which are available are your addition is available. So you can just give 2 plus 3, automatically it adds. Subtraction is available, a number minus some number, automatically it gives you your answer. And you have multiplication, just make a multiplication. You have division, okay, you have exponentiation, that is known as your what we use to 2 raised to 3. And you also have modulo. Modulo gives you the remainder alone. That is the main function of your modulo. Usually when you directly write, we write this in Python as 1%. In R, you have to write it in the form of 2%. Let's do it. Okay, I'll do it for you. You also parallelly, I want you to do parallelly. That will be easy for you also. See here, 2 plus 5. Let me do. Is it possible to? Reduce the window size. Because it's going. Can you see my screen? Because it goes very deep down. I don't know whether you're able to see. Okay, you're not able to see. Okay, you should have told me. Okay, let me try. See, when I give a save, automatically it gets saved in this folder where I have changed. Okay, that is the advantage of your set working directory and all those. So if you want to control, okay, control L, you try control L. See here, it has gone, right? Everything has gone. It is control L. Somebody has asked me, okay, how to clear all these, okay? How to clear is control L. Okay, can you see it has gone? Okay, I'll try from first. I hope you can see now. Okay, can you? I hope now you can see. Okay, so what is that we were working on? Okay, or arithmetic operators. Okay, let me show you. 2 plus 3, 5 is there. Okay, yes, assignment operator, all term. Okay, yes, okay, now it's visible. Okay, so for minus, I'm doing 5 minus 3, 2. Okay, I can do multiplication. 6 into 3, 18. I can do division. 10 divided by 2, 5. Okay, I can, what else is there? Subtraction will do exponential and modulo. Okay, exponential can be done. 6 exponent of 2 gives you 6 into 6, that's 36. And I can do modulo. Okay, 7 modulo, 2 times I have to give. Okay, modulo 6. So the remainder is 7 divided by 6. The remainder should be quotient is 1 and remainder is 1. So the answer should be 1. Can you understand? I can also use this for assignment also. A is equal to 2 plus 3. Okay, A allowed. Okay, A is equal to, or B is equal to A. See, I can do this also. 5. A is 5 now. A minus 3. So that is also allowed. Okay. Now C is equal to A into B. So that is also allowed. So now, like I want to do your division. So D is equal to C divided by 2. So now that is again allowed 5. So now I have to give your raised to. So E is equal to, okay, D raised to 2. So E 25, that is allowed. So next one is your F. F is equal to E modulo, okay. E value is 25. So I'm giving you the modulo of C. C is 10, right? So let me see what happens. See, 5 is the remainder. 10, 25 divided by 10. So 5 comes as the remainder. Is that okay? So arithmetic operations, any doubt? So I want to clear everything. What will I do? Control L. I should give a, okay, my cursor should be here. Control L, everything gets cleared. Okay. Any doubt? Arithmetic operations? Shankaran has told, okay. Okay. So arithmetic operations are over. So next we'll get into your logical operations. Okay. Part, I don't think there is a option of selecting and deleting only a part. Okay. I'll try it, Kiran, and I'll tell you. Okay, so logical operators are there. So double equal to tells like it checks whether it is double equal to 2 is the equivalent to 3. So that is known as your equals. Okay. So 2 is 2 equal to 3. If it is equal, it gives you logical operators gives you only two answers, true or false, right? So if it is both are equal, it tells you true or it gives you false. And not equal to, you will be using your exclamatory and then a equal to sign, which gives not equal to. Less than is there, greater than is there, less than equal to you can use, greater than equal to you can use your and symbol, and you would have understood. If only both the conditions are true, it will give you a true. Otherwise, everything is false. But for any one condition is true, also it will give you a true symbol. Okay, not of it will be checking the negative of it. If is it not greater than 3? So for example, you can see it over there. A is assigned as 3. Now it is asking A is not A is greater than 3. Yes, of course, the not of A is not greater than 3. Not of A is what? Uh, Not 3, greater than 3. Okay, so of course it is greater than 3. So it gives you the true. False of it. Okay, always the reverse of it will be checked over in your not of. Okay, we'll see one by one. Yes, of course, it is similar to that of in your C language. Okay, so let me check it. 2 is double equivalent to 2. It gives you true. 2 is double equivalent to 5. It gives you false. Okay, and the next operator is your not equal to. Right. So 2 not equal to 5. True. 2 is not equal to 2. False. Okay, so 2 is equal to 2, right? So when it gives like not equal to 2, it tells you false. So that is there. So less than 5, less than 6, yes, true. 7 is less than 2, it gives you false. The same way, greater than 6 is greater than 8. 6 is greater than 8, false. But 6 is greater than 5, it gives you true. Okay, and the next one we have is less than and equal to. So 5 is, sorry, 4 is less than and equal to 5. Okay, 54 has come, it is false. So generally 4 less than and equal to 5. Okay, 5 also you can use because 5 is also equal to. So automatically it gives you true. Okay, so greater than and equal to, as you know. So 6 is greater than and equal to 6. Oh yes, true, because okay. So you can use 2 and operator. 2 is greater than 1. And for and we'll be using ampersand symbol. And 3 is greater than 1. Okay, give me true. Both the conditions are true. Let me use their upper arrow and convert this 1 into 3 is greater than 9. Okay, let me convert this and show you it is false because both the condition has to satisfy. Okay, but the same upper arrow I'll press, and now I'm getting into your back slash and I'm using and of. For and what will you use? You have to just use your um, This is the symbol for and, which has been available with your slash. Okay, left slash, with your left slash along with it, it will be available. So use, so any one is true also, it will give you true. If both are true also, it will give you true. But if both are false alone, it will give you false. See here, now it will give you false because both are false. Okay. Okay, now not off. I'll clear the window so that we'll be able to see it. Okay, not off. So A3, okay. So A has been assigned the value, 3 or 2. Okay, A is assigned the value 2. I want to check whether the reverse of it is true or false. Which always checks if you give not of A. Okay, if you give not of A, it checks the reverse of it. Okay, 2. Okay, not of A is greater than 4. It will give you true. Yes, of course, the not of A, which means that not A. Okay, so 2 is greater than 4. Of course, it is like yes, not of A is again a reverse of it, right? So let me give it and show you in this format. Not of A is greater than 1. It gives you false, right? So you can use it in this format also. Not. Okay. So with this, your logical operators gets over. There is a small exercise for you. Perform an operation including addition, subtraction, multiplication without bracket. So perform the same operation now including your round bracket. So using your round bracket. So let me tell you. 1 into 3 plus 5 divided by, sorry, plus 10, okay, divided by 3, sorry, 5 minus 2. Let me see what is the answer. The answer is 3. Now I'm using brackets. So now instead of, okay, 5 minus 3, I'll make it into brackets. Even anywhere I'm applying a bracket, see the value changes again. I'm using a bracket over here. Okay, I'm using a bracket over here. This is something similar to your, I hope it is similar to your C. Don't worry about it. It's all same, but maybe few are there who don't know your basics. That's the reason why I'm going. See here. Okay, 1 into 3 automatically it has taken. So normally, how does it operate? So you would have understood, right? First brackets operate, right? Then what happens? Division, then multiplication, then your subtraction, and then your addition, right? So this is the normal way of happening. So once I change this 1 into, I change here 3 plus 10, I'll close this and give you in this form divided by 5 minus 2. So again the value changes. Yes. Boardmas. Okay. So we have performed. So second one, perform one as an assignment. Check the results. Use last value and comment as appropriate. Okay. So they have asked you to assign this in the form of last value. So let me use it. Codes of dot last. Sorry, it's dot, right? So dot last dot value. So it has been available. You can just double click, enter A. Now A value is 0.6. Okay. So try using all those others we have used. So I'm moving to your next one. So these are the miscellaneous things which you have to know when it comes to C. Sorry, when it comes to R. Okay. So what are the miscellaneous? There is something known as finding objects. Okay, what are the objects that are available? You can find it by means of a function known as objects of. Within codes, if you use objects of, use to list your objects which have been available. Okay, let me try over here. So let me check what are the objects that have been available with us. So objects of, can you see? whatever is in your global environment comes. Okay, automatically what is there in your global environment, you can find it over there. A, small a, capital A, B, C, D. So B, C, D, E, F, S, D, X, Y, Z, right? So everything it is SD. Okay, so given enter. So now give me 1 minute. Okay. Okay. Now is it okay? Now are you able to see? I had a instability in my internet. Now is it okay? Now fine. Okay. Yes. Okay. So there was instability in the network. That was the reason. So now let me again use my objects and see. See, I can see that SD has been removed, right? A is there, capital A is there, B, C, D, E, F is there, SD has been removed, X is there, Y is there, Z is there. Can you understand? So you can see all your objects. How do you view your objects is only by means of your objects of, and then you can also remove your objects, right? You can also remove, you can also see. Okay. So next one is missing values. How can you find your missing values? If there are any unknown objects in the R environment, and if you found that the objects may be found, but the value may not be known, then code for missing value is given in the form of NA. Okay. If you want to find is the value missing for it or anything, you can use it is dot NA of. Okay. The function is dot NA of can be used to check if the value is missing. Okay. Do you have a value for it or do you not have a value for it? To check that, you can always find is NA of the object at the command line. If the object D exists and it has a value, it will tell you false or true. Okay, let me check here. Okay. Okay, I want to check if there is there a variable. Okay, yes, dot NA of, okay, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay, G is not there. So let me check if G is there. Okay, G is not, okay, okay. I didn't give it in the form of quotes. Okay, it tells me false. There is no value for G and even G is not available. If G was available, there would have been a value for there, right? But here you can find that it is not available, which tells you very clearly that there is no value known as G. Okay, that is known as a yes NA of. You can also find if some values are missing. Do you want to find that this variable is available or not? You can use this yes dot NA of. NA tells you very clearly. NA is a logical constant. Can you see here? It's a logical constant of length 1 which contains a missing value indicator, right? It tells you about a missing value. Okay. So next miscellaneous, what we'll be seeing is your infinite values. So infinite values are derived from a division by or taking a log of 0. So anything that comes with your 0 becomes your infinite. Okay. So if you give 5 divided by 0, automatically it becomes your infinite, right? Or finite. What does it come? So you will understand 0 divided by something, 5 divided by something. You can now find whether it is finite or infinite. When it comes to finite, to find whether it is a finite, you will be using is dot finite of. Then you want to know if it is infinite, you will use is dot infinite of. Okay. So by means of that, you will be able to check whether it is finite of A or infinite of B. Okay. We will be using this. We'll use this. Don't worry. Okay. See here. Okay. This is over here. So A is equal to 5 divided by 0. Okay. Now I'm giving A, it tells you infinite. It tells you infinite. I'm checking, yes, is finite. Is it finite? Okay, I want to check, is it finite? Okay, it tells me very clearly false. It is infinite. That's the reason why it tells me very clearly it is false. Okay, so it tells me very clearly it is false. Okay. Okay. Same way, I can also use another one thing. I'll use this as 0 divided by 5. Okay. Now I am typing A. It tells me the value is 0, which means it is finite. Okay. Now I'm checking, is it infinite of? Okay. Infinite. So I'll use this word in before. So it tells me false. So what am I supposed to use? If it is finite, if I try, it will tell me it is true. Okay. So I can use is a missing value. If I want to find, I have to give is dot na of. If I want to find only your finite and infinite values, I have to use is finite of, is infinite of. Okay, the second one is your is infinite in indefinite variables. Okay, whenever you want to find is it an indefinite variable, you can use yes dot nan of. Let me check this. Okay, it tells me it is false, right? So once if you give a is equal to 0 divided by 0, given a value a nan, it tells you very clearly. Now you can check whether it is nan. True. So NaN is nothing. It tells you about your indefinite variable. Okay, indefinite variable. Is it an indefinite variable? So NaN tells you about your indefinite variable. Okay. Variable. So now we'll come into your working with packages. Okay, let me check once more. Okay. So any doubt? Not available. Any missing value or not available? Shekhar, there is nothing, no command to remove every variable at once, but there is a command which you can use like in global variable. If you are able to delete everything, automatically it will get deleted. Okay. Okay. See here, we only have a variable to remove one by one. Or you can also give it in a stretch, you can use all your objects. For example, I can use 2 or 3 objects as a whole. I can use. So these are the things. So remove. I can use like remove A, and remove capital A also. That can be done. Okay, now I can use once more. You can see both are not available. Or I have to go towards your global environment and I can remove it from here also. Okay. So here I'll give a control L so that everything gets clear for me. Okay. Okay, we'll get into the next one, which is working with packages. How to work with packages. So, but there are packages available for through your CRAN. So I told you comprehensive or archive network is CRAN. So there we have multiple packages which have been available. So either it all gets installed once you install from your CRAN, but it does not get loaded. So we should know how to get loaded. Okay, Windows in the workspace is a package tab that allows packages to be downloaded from the CRAN. Okay, uploaded to the updates to existing packages may also be found here. Let's see installing packages. Okay, I'll show you. You can come here to packages. Can you see here? This is known as loaded. You have all this provided it's not loaded. If you want to have loaded, base is loaded. Okay, because we have 3 things in loaded automatically. One is base, one is your graphic, one is your stat. You can just scroll and see only those 3 things will be generally loaded. Data sets is also loaded for you. Graphics is loaded. Stats will also be loaded. That's the reason why you are getting your default. These all will be loaded. These 3 things are defaultly loaded. Other things you have to see to it. Okay. For example, if I want to, these all are available. It has been installed. Okay. Can you understand? It has been already installed, provided it has not been loaded. Okay. What does RM? RM is used for removing your objects. Okay. So like objects are there. I can see B, C, D. So RM is used to remove the objects. Now I want to remove B. Okay, just give and once more do it. It will just remove B from your objects. Okay. So now we are speaking about your packages, how to install your package or how to search for it, how to detach a package. That is the coding. So manually, how will you do is see here, these all are loaded. For example, I want to load something known as okay, ggplot. This is one thing which is used for your data visualizations. I want this to be loaded. This has been installed, provided it has not been loaded. So each time I want to load. See here, I'll give a double click. Can you see that? It comes as library of ggplot. Automatically it runs. Okay, we'll wait. Can you see? It has detached. So this is known as loading and offloading. Okay, so if I want to, this I have done manually. Okay, I can also show you like DS labs will be there. See here, uh, yeah, grammar for data manipulation. DS labs is there, data science labs. Okay, for example, I want to have this. Okay, okay, so now like I want to install DS lab. So what I will do is library. Okay, I'll just make a double click library of. So there you can give DS labs. Okay, I can give library DS labs, given enter. Okay, now it has installed. Okay, if I want to find it has installed live. So if you want some package descriptions, I can ask DS labs. It is loaded, right? See here, once it has been loaded, it will show me DS Labs automatically. It gets a click over here. Okay, so okay, I'll check it. So here, I have some version issue, so I'll check with that. Okay, see here. So automatically library.ds labs I have made it. So it has made a tick mark which tells me it has loaded. So now I want to remove this. So removing, I have a command known as detach. So detach of what do I want to detach? I want to detach DS labs. So DS labs. Okay, just given enter. Now you can find invalid name. Okay, DS labs. There is a space. No, there is. I have given a space. Okay, DS. Yes, detach DS labs. Yes, error in invalid name argument. Okay. So let me check what is the difference. Even if I give a click here, it will unload. Okay, package is equal to DS labs. I have to give. I have just given it in the form of your quotation. That is the main mistake what I have made. So I have to now give it in this format. If I give, it will automatically work. This unload true. Even that is not so mandatory. I can give directly here as package. Package and colon DS labs. Now if I give an enter, invalid name. Okay, it has not been installed, right? Okay, I can understand. Now we have already we have now you can understand library, and now you can do. See here, see now it has detached because already I have detached, and after that I am trying again to detach. It will not happen. So install and detach. Can you understand? This is how any of these packages manually also you can do. Manually I can click. Manually I can take. But provided in commands you can use all this. Okay. See here. So how do you install this library of? You have to install. If you want to search something, you have to write this search of and can be used to list all your loaded packages. Okay. So let me search and see. Okay. Use your cursor over here. Search of. Okay. It tells me what are the packages that has been available, which has been installed. Okay. So graphics is there, auto loads is there, base is there. I told you, right? Three things are mandatory will be there, base will be there, stats will be there, and graphics. And normally these are the normal things automatically get loaded. Okay, automatically loaded. If you want to do one more thing, you can do. Okay, don't worry. We'll just do like DESC we have done. One more we'll do. DS labs also we'll do. So two things we have done. Now we'll give search. Okay, now you can find, see here, two more things has been loaded. Okay, so this is how you have to find your installation of extra packages. Whenever you want to do, you have to use this. Okay, working with packages. Okay, so if you want to find, is there any other options which have been available, you have to use this options here. Okay, and you can see, let me give you this options. Okay, options. Okay, it gives you all options have been available. Just when you give options, it gives you everything. Okay, see here, everything will be there. Options. Only one word I gave in the form of options. See here, I gave only one word options. It gives me all the options that has been available. Add dot smooth, ask, path. Okay. In this, I can also change by substituting some values. This is not mandatory as of now, but just for your understanding. See here, digits. Here it tells me digits is 7. Okay, last digit. See here, last digit is 7. That's the reason why it tells me digit is 7. So let me try now changing this digits alone. Okay. Okay, option digit. Okay, digits. It gives me, right? It gave me, right? Digits is equal to, I'm making it as 3. Let me check what comes out. Okay. Okay, I have made it as 3. Now I'm running it once more. Okay, now let me see. Previously the digits was found to be 7. Now I have substituted a value for in D. I have to go. H is come. Okay. See here, digits initially it was 7. Now I have converted it into 3. So all these are also available. Okay. So these options help you to modify your preferences. Which value should be there? Anywhere you can change all this. So option is used purely for changing your preferences. Can you understand? So I want the digit to be 3. I want it to be false. I want it to be this and that. You can always use it by means of your preferences, which is by means of your options. So there is an exercise for you. So list all your variables. This how will you list it? Object of. Remove one variable, rm of the variable. Okay. So missing, you have to find na not applicable, which is missing variable. So missing value, you can use na of is dot na of, and you can check all those values. Okay. So do all this and try. Please do try it. If not, it will be very it will not be easy for you. So like it will be little hectic for you. Try doing it so that it will become very proficient in R. Okay. Okay. So now we are getting into your data types in R. So there are many data types which have been available in R. So we'll go one by one. First one is your integer. Any number that does not have a decimal place is known as your integer. Both positive and negative numbers and zeros have been accepted in your data type in R. Okay. And next one, we tell it as double. Instead of decimal, we'll use the word double, used for numbers with decimals. And anything anything in your data type is being given in the form of your double. Okay. Anything initially, whenever something is being available, it will, if you do not define it, automatically it has been found in the form of your double. I'll show you how it has been available. Okay. Okay, I'll show you. Okay, so next one is complex. Complex is something like this: 4 plus 2i. You have some linear regressions, or you have some what is it? Any a is equal to b plus c plus ax plus by plus c. Anything. Those all comes under your complex. Even your square root of a negative number is also a complex in R. Okay, and usually it has been given in the form of your doubles. Okay. Here A and B automatically it has been assigned as double, and I has been taken in the form of square root of -1. Okay, these all are defaultly it has been given in the minds of R in these manner. So don't worry about all. Logical, it gives you 0 or 1, true or false. Okay, so first we'll get into this. Okay, two more things are also there. We'll first know about this and then get into the next one. Okay, so date and time also be there. You can also store your dates and timestamps in R. Okay, but you have to use this examples. Can you see here? You can use this January 28, 2005, 4 bar 29 bar 97. All those can be used. Okay. Okay, so apart from that, you can also use characters, like you can give it in the form of a sentence. Within quotes, anything is given, we'll be using it in the form of character. Okay, we'll be checking it only in the form of character. So I'll do this working with data types also, only then it will be easy for us to work. Okay, so that also we'll do it. So checking your data types, if you want your data type to be checked, we use the command known as type of. Type it as type of, and then give your X and Y. It will tell you whether it is an integer, whether it is a complex, that will be told. Okay. To check what is it an integer, is it a double, is it a complex, you have to use is dot double of, is dot integer of, is dot complex of, is dot character of. Okay. These are definitely defaultly it will be stored in the form of double. I'll show you everything. Don't worry. An expression or function can contain mixed data types also. Okay. So that is available. And apart from that, if you want to change from integer to double, from double to complex, complex to character, character to double, whatever it is, we'll use this things known as dot integer of, as dot character of, as dot double of. This is the things we'll be using it. Okay. Okay. First we'll do it, then we'll come over here. Okay. I'll clear my console. Okay. I have cleared it. So now I'm here. So I'll give x. I'm storing the value of x. Okay, I'm storing the value of x as 5. So okay, now I have the value of x. Okay, x is there. Now I want to see what is the type of x. Okay, type of x. I want to understand. So give me, it tells me automatically it is double. 5 is an integer, but the number is not stored in the form of integer. That's what I told you. Defaultly, it takes in the form of double. Defaultly, it takes in the form of double. Can you understand? So default, it takes in the form of double. So understand. So default, it is in the form of double. Okay. Now I want to find isn't an integer. So what will you write? Is integer of. It has been available directly. So is integer of what is that you want to check? X. No, it is not an integer. It is false. Okay. So now, like, what should I do? I want this x to be converted into an integer. Then what will I do? See, x. Okay. What will you use? Is to find checking. To assign it, you'll use the type as, okay, as integer of. Okay, as integer of. Okay. What should be assigned? Okay. So let me check now. What is the value of x? X is 5. Now let me give type of. Sorry, type of x. See, it has changed from double to integer. I have converted from double automatically. Generally, defaultly, it is considered to be in the form of your. It is. I have. Okay, sorry. I'm removing all those what I did. So automatically it has come over there. So don't worry. Okay. Don't worry about these two comments. Okay. So initially it was in the form of 5. I just assigned a value 5. If you do not define it in the form of character, integer, double, complex, anything, automatically it stores in the form of double. So I do not want it to be in the form of double. What I did is I checked whether it is an integer. It was not an integer. So next, what did I do? Next, what I did is I converted it into an integer. Okay, I converted it into an integer. Can you understand? I converted. Okay, so next I tried it. Okay, then let me try with your complex numbers. Okay, so what is complex? Y is equal to not here. Okay, y is equal to 8. Okay, plus 14i. Okay, let me give it. Now I am using what is y and I want to type 8 plus 14i. I want to find what is the type of y. See, okay, type of. I'm sorry, should be type of. Okay, it is complex. Okay, automatically it has taken in the form of complex, but normally it doesn't takes in the form of complex. It takes only in the form of your what is it? But it comes in plus 14i, so it has taken it. Okay, so let me check. Is it in double? Okay, because a and b will be here. I told you very clearly. Do you remember when I explained 8 and 14 is double? But provided as this I has come, it has taken it as the what is it? Square of -1. So it gives you in the form of your complex. Okay. So now I'm checking whether it is a double. No, it is not a double. It gives me false. Okay. I want to convert this complex into double. So what should I do? Why I have to convert it? For that I'll use as dot double, as double of. Is it available? Yes. As double of. What will you convert? Y I want to convert and store it back in Y even. Warning message. Warning message will alone come. Don't worry about warning message, because what will happen is now this 14i will be cut off. That is the reason. So let me, yes, I want to convert. See, 8 alone will be remaining when you want to convert into double. Okay. So 8 alone will be remaining. Now I'm checking again, is double of. Okay. Already I have checked, so I can use my up arrow as double is double of. Yes, it has converted. Can you understand? So when I convert from complex to double or your integer, automatically what happens is that 14i, along with that I, it becomes your complex. That alone gets removed off. Okay. Okay. I'll do one more example for you. I can also store your logical expressions. So like I'm storing 7 less than 8. Okay, let me give. So now double. Okay. So now like I'm checking. Is it yeah, is dot integer of integer of w false. So is it it's actually logical, but like let me try. Is it double off? Okay, that is also false. So I'm using, is it a logical? True. It is automatically, it has taken it as true. Okay. I can also, okay, I can also assign it in this format, W as dot integer of, okay, 7 less than 8. So now W is there. So now let me type of, see, so it has given me the value of, okay, type of, okay, W should be there. Okay, see here, now W becomes a integer. Can you see I have converted into integer? So yes, it has given me the integer value because logically 0 is false and 1 is true. So it has given me the integer value of true and false, which is 1. Okay, I can also assign some date. Okay, so what should I use as dot date of? Right, as dot date of. It tells me how it should be. Function to convert between character representation objects class data. Okay, so let me use this. Okay, what should be used in this date? I'm using double quotes and I'm writing 12 hyphen 0 9 hyphen 2019. Okay, and it should understand that it is date, month, and time. For that, what I do is I give in this format. Okay, if you don't do also, it will come. Let me check this. See here, it takes in this format. Year, month, and date. So I don't want this to happen. That was the reason I told. Okay, I can also check this type of. I'll convert and show you. See, automatically it takes in the form of double. Because it is not, we have not defined it, so I can define it. See here, I'll give a comma over here, and now you can define percentage D. So it should take it in the form of date. Okay, and then it should take it in the form of month. Okay, and then it should take it in the form of year. Okay, then close your quotes. Let me give without quotes. Okay. Okay, now D, see 2019, 9, 12. Can you see? Just taken year, month, and date. So if you want it to be in this format, in the same date, if you want, you have to define what is your date, what is your month, and your year. Now, like type of D, it is in the form of double. So as dot date has been given, okay, but it tells me it is in the form of date. Okay. So perform this, create a variable, okay, data type and assign it into double character. So double to integer, complex to double, logical to integer, do this. Okay. When converting from double to complex back to double, the number is retained, true or false. We'll do this and I'll finish this today's class. Okay. The rest tomorrow we'll see. We have started with the data types. We are going into tomorrow. We'll be seeing vector and all those. And importing data we'll be seeing tomorrow. Okay. See here, I'm assigning a value E. I am given the value 28. Okay. So for example, E is given the value 28. So let me check what is the value that has been stored, 28, and type of E. What is the type of E? It is in double. Okay. It is in the form of double. So from double, I'm converting it into complex. Okay. E. So as dot complex of. So there is no complex over there. So automatically what will happen is it will take it as 0. You can see here 28 is there, 0i will be automatically taken. Now I'm seeing what is the type of. So I have already typed. So I'll just give this. So type is complex. Okay. So from double, it was initially double. From double, I'm converting into complex. Okay. So again, I'm converting it into double. Okay. E should be as dot double of, as dot double of E. Okay. Okay. Now let me see E. So does the value of E gets changed anywhere? 28. E was 28. Then it became complex and again back it is coming. So let me type what is the type of E now. It has again come back to double. So it is true. Okay. It is true. Answer is true. It has retained. Number is retained. Number is not getting changed anywhere. So number is retained. Okay. I'll stop with this for the day. Okay. If you have typed many things, you can just go over here, save it. Okay. Create a project. Okay. Save the worksheets where you want to go. And always you can have it for your reference. Okay. Okay. Kiran and Shankaran has replied or something else. Is that okay, everybody? So others will go tomorrow. That vector and all those tomorrow will go. So tomorrow our portion is importing and exporting of, importing of R. That also will get into, and this also will finish it off. Today's remaining and tomorrow's will finish it. I'll share the PPT. I have given yesterday's PPT also to Prasad sir. He'll send you. So this also I'll share it. Okay. You want to show how to share? See here, there is some X symbol over here, or you can directly go to file and also you can save. Okay, save all, save. Okay, get it into a new project, or automatically there is a plus symbol over here. Create a project. You can just save it over there. Okay. So were you able to understand? I'll share the PPT. Don't worry. Were you able to understand? Was it understandable? Was it useful for you?
Yesterday PPTs I already sent it to WhatsApp
Okay,
group,
sir.
ma'am.
Okay, sir. I'll also send today's. You send it to them, so that they'll try the exercises.
Sure, ma'am. Sure.
Okay, sir. Okay, dear. So Kiran, Mahuya, 1 minute. Okay, Prasad sir, is there anything else I want to tell them? Like, okay. So everybody get practice to arts. Try practicing. Please do practice. Only by practicing you will be able to understand. Swarna Devi, I don't know Telugu, so like if possible, type it in Tamil. Sorry, type it in English.
Yeah. Thanks, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
she is saying that. Thanks.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. So can we finish the session, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay, sir. I'll send all the file to you. You can send them back.
Sure, ma'am. Sure.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.